What's going on, fellow band critics? I'm Steven, and today we're going to be doing something pretty interesting. We have an unknown producer. When I say unknown, I meant to say anonymous. They are an alumni from Jackson State University, and they would like for me to compare Jackson State to Jackson State. And we're going to be looking at two halftime shows from two different eras. We're going to look at the 1995 halftime show against FAMU. Then we're going to look at the 2014 halftime show against Southern. The footage you're going to see in here is courtesy of TAPEMASTER for the 1995 performance and Marching Sport for the 2014 performance. This is going to be very interesting. I don't know the history of Jackson State's band. I know that there was a different band director, I think, for both of these times. Usually when the director changed, the style generally stays the same, but there are some noticeable differences. It could be a subtle change, uniforms, they could add instruments that they didn't have before, or they could incorporate just something new in general, and sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't, just depends on the program.
So all of you sonic boomers out there
that know about the band, who was the band director in 1995 and who was the band director in 2014? What are the differences that we're about to see? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be too different as far as the style, but you know, get past the audio. Where are my headphones at? Get past the audio because these are older videos and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be pretty exciting. Producers, my new BTS Behind the Steve show is now streaming exclusively for you. It takes you behind the scenes of this new web series and documentary film that we are producing for Jonesboro High School's MMC Marching Band. Producers, be sure to go check that out. It is streaming for you right now. If you'd like to become a producer and have access to this show and special perks, consider becoming a channel member, and you can do that by clicking the join button that's located right next to the subscribe button. So first up is the Jackson State University band from 1995 when they played against Florida A&M University. Let's check them out. All right. Listen, band was something serious back then. Imagine, no cell phones. This might be the only camera in the whole stadium. Everyone was watching. You had to be there. It wasn't until recently when all these old videos were archived and put on the internet that we all were able to see them. I just think that's fun. Fun facts. And it looks like they're at FAMU. It looks like. I think that's FAMU Stadium. Who was in the band in 1995? Let me know in the comments. Were you in this band? You anonymous producer? I mean, I know who you are, but were you in this band or 2014? Not for nothing, man. That Tiger run-on is pretty dope. I always thought that. I think that's pretty cool. Who is that on the ladder? The summer cum laude bands, the Sonic Boom of All right, I get excited when I hear the songs the bands are playing because these songs were probably new at the time. Some of them are. We still play them today, but they were probably new. I wonder what all the songs are gonna be. Goodness gracious, in 1995. I was 8 years old. Yes, I was 8 years old in 1995. Wow. I had no idea what marching bands were. Bands. Anything. When it comes to music and bands, I had no idea. So this just been a drill song forever, huh? Whew. Look at her outfit. This was 1995. You can't get more 90s than this. I had like a box haircut. I did. My mom had a car phone. A car phone is like a phone that was stuck in the car. You can only use it inside the car. Comment down below if you ever seen or used a car phone. Jump was like $9 a minute. Y'all remember when you had to buy minutes? They look good. I mean, it looks like Jackson State. Nice, neat drill. The song sounds the same. I'm comparing it to the Jackson State that I know. Well, the trumpets.
Trumpet section playing Cantaloupe. And there's the nation
Instead of TikTok, you had to go do a dance in front of a lot of real people. He said a thrill them more than 1 million eyes. I think now they say 1 billion eyes. Ah, difference.
Display of artistic style.
It sounds like FAMU's crowd is enjoying seeing the dancers because, you know, FAM doesn't have dancers like that, so I'm pretty sure it's always fun for FAMU's crowd to see the other bands when they do bring their dance teams. I thought they were going to just cartwheel all the way off the...
And now, it's time to see the versatility of this education. They demonstrate our unity of excellence and show you why we're considered the apex in showmanship. Observe the splendor, the eccentricity, the glamour, and the contemporary routines as the sonic boom takes you over the soul.
All right, Sonic Boom, let's see this 1995 dance.
This party started.
Hard to tell what's happening, right? Sounds like one big tuba break. They're gonna play a song or something. Like the whole band, I mean. Uh-oh. Sounds like the... Why is the crowd booing? I know they're the away team, but what happened? Are they getting bored? Because I am. For me, it wasn't enough music in the dance routine. It was just one big tuba break. And you know, that's a style in its own. But I'm assuming that might have something to do with why the crowd started booing, just off the boredom. No, I'm kidding. They're the away team, so they're always going to take some heat anyway. We all know how that goes. Okay, so that was Jackson State University's Sonic Boom of the South performing in 1995 against Florida A&M, and that clearly was at FAMU Stadium. We heard some boos there at the end, but I hadn't mentioned that we all know what it's like to take some heat from the home team when you are the away team. So that was that, but for the most part, the show looked good, still looked like Jackson, sounds like Jackson. I'm saying like Jackson, I only know Jackson State from basically my time in high school. It was like about, the first time I saw Jackson State live in my own eyes was in 2003. Some of my friends, we went on a trip. I think it was the Boombox Classic. I think it was the first time I saw, was it 2004? No, it was 2003. I was a junior, yep. And my senior friends went on a trip, and it was Southern against Jackson. And I think that was my first time seeing both of them. Holy cow, you know, it was intense, especially with me from Atlanta, only seeing the stuff that we get exposed to in Atlanta. From seeing that, it was pretty spectacular. But for the most part, the band still seems like Jackson, they look good.
Who was the band director at that time?
Were you in the band at the time?
Do you know someone who was? Let me know down in the comments. Now, come hop inside the DeLorean with me and let's go
Back to the future.
but not all the way to the present. We're going to the future, 2014. If the DeLorean reference went over your head, you're probably in band right now.
Introducing the Jackson 5 Majors. A senior from Chicago, carrying the Education Pipeline. A senior from Yazoo, Michael Hudson. A senior from Macon, Wisconsin, Carson. A senior from Atlanta, Georgia. And drum major Quincy Harris.
All right, drum majors, this is 2014 against Southern. Oh, cool. They bring their arms up too, like that or something.
Sophistication.
I never knew that. I don't be checking with Jackson like that. I didn't know their arms came up.
We are the HBCU Band of Choice. The Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South at its best, and that's simply the best there is. The Sonic Boom has already performed at this year's New Orleans Saints game, and today the boom is on its way to Atlanta, Georgia, having been selected as one of only 8 bands in the nation to participate in the nationally acclaimed Honda Battle of the Bands in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. I noticed the percussion's on the field this time. Were they on the was the percussion on the field in '95?
Halftime features the heart of the boom, the famous Planting J-Sets. Strike their stuff to the Motown favorite and the University fight song, Get Ready.
Is this band just as clean as 1995? Who's the band director? Let me know in the comments. Is that the same band director from? No, I'm almost positive that it's not. I know it's not. But who's the band director during 2014? Let me know in the comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes focused on the field as the boom introduces a complex drill design never before seen in this stadium. The body round ever popular. That's the way love is.
Ooh, wow, look at that.
Now this is how to drill.
Nice sound, real nice sound. Better technology too. I love the sound. How does this band sound to today's band? Sound to. How does this band sound in comparison to today's band? Whew.
You still taking notes? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the thrill of a billion eyes.
The thrill of a billion eyes. I guess the population increased. About 10-year difference almost, 9 years, 10 years. I think I know which director that is. That might be the same director that was there when I was at TSC State, because this band sounds like it. Nice. The one on the 50 looked tired. He alright? Is he hurt? Okay. It's nothing like some exploitation on a dancer team. Okay, there you have it. That was 2014 edition of Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South. Performing their halftime show, I think that's the Boombox Classic against Southern. So what are your thoughts between 1995 and 2014, 2022? Let me know what you all think. Now, the producer, who wants to remain anonymous, is an alumni of the band. And he is just very curious. I'm saying he, sorry. But he is very curious about what everyone would say about it. Now, my honest opinion is, I think, we couldn't really hear the 95 band as clearly due to technology, but you can listen, you can hear. And I think that the 95 band as a whole was cleaner by a little bit. There wasn't too many differences. It still seemed like Jackson.
Sound like Jackson.
Felt like Jackson.
Now, 2014, it did feel like it was a bigger sound. I know the technology was better, but it did feel like the band was bigger and it sounded like it. I also noticed that, I think, if I'm correct, the 95 show had the percussion off the field during the drill. Maybe, if I saw that right. I have seen that before. Jackson does that sometimes. And the 2014 performance had the percussion on the field. And it looks like the drill they did required more people.
So what are your thoughts on the 2014 band compared to today's band?
My thoughts are simple. I think 2014, the band sounded a lot more mature. It had like a more mature sound. And to be honest, all the bands today don't sound nowhere near as mature as the bands did before. Now, I know we had the pandemic, we've got a lot of things going on, but that goes back to the band members that the colleges recruit. How long have they been playing before they join marching band? Working with high schoolers now and doing the research I've been doing in the marching band community, I have noticed this. The modern bands today, a lot of students join the band when they are already in high school, and that's already cutting a minimum of like 3 years off of their playing time before they get to college. So if the average high school band has members who join in high school, that's only giving them maybe a few years, 2 or 3, maybe 4 if they're lucky, before they go to college, versus 7 or 8 years playing like I did before I went to college back in my time. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, 7 years and a half, because we have all that summer stuff going on, but basically takes
7 years of experience.
Going into a college audition, then having 4 years on top of that. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years of having superior type instruction from music educators by the time you leave the university, versus in most cases today, maybe you get up to 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, maybe, and stuff like that. But those few years when people are young are very crucial. Very crucial.
Studies have shown that just in the development of the mind.
So the sooner you can get an instrument to someone's hand, the better.
Common sense.
That's why I feel all the bands, I'm gonna say, the last time I personally feel that the band sounded nice and mature was like 2011, 12, maybe 13. 14 was okay, maybe, but that's when it started kind of trailing off a bit. And that's my honest opinion, because I don't think any band today could hold a candle to the bands in the early 2000s. That's my honest opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree with me, and you probably would too. So let me know what you think about this sonic boom versus the sonic boom coming outside of that DeLorean, for all of you who are currently out of college now know what I'm talking about, and let me know down in the comments.
Who was the band director in 95?
Who's the band director in 2014?
When the band directors change, what changes in the band? The style stays the same, but does the band sound change? Does the song selections change? There are always subtle differences when the directors change, but what were they for Jackson State? Let me know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Thank you, anonymous producer, for this request. And if you have any other ideas for any other errors with bands to compare against, let me know. Comment down below. Peace. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to make a request, consider becoming a producer. You can do that by clicking the join button located right next to the subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit that like button and be sure to leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos just like this, there are hundreds on this page, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for new content.